What is going on, everyone? We are back in our Bears franchise in Madden 17. It is Week 10, post-bye week, 4-4 on the season. Today we're traveling to Tampa to take on the 4-4 Buccaneers. But before we get to the game, there is one thing we have to take care of, and that is a first ever for us. Someone has been stolen from our practice squad, and I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of forgot about the practice squad. It's so new in this year's game that I kind of forgot it was there. So a little reminder of who was on our practice squad, but now that someone is gone, we've got to replace him with someone else. So another wide receiver, it's going to be Alonzo Russell, a rookie from Toledo, and actually has some decent numbers, 91 speed, 88 acceleration and agility, and some pretty good catch numbers, 77 catch, 77 special catch, 79 route running. Really only has a couple bad attributes, 41 awareness and 62, I think, catch in traffic that is really bringing him down. But unfortunate, I shouldn't say unfortunate, fortunate that we haven't had more injuries, but unfortunate that we haven't been able to utilize our practice squad because of the lack of injuries that we've had. So now into this game against the Buccaneers. As I said, we are 4-4, both teams 4-4. Jameis Winston coming in at QB, 1,900 yards, 14 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I would say maybe a slightly underrated quarterback. Has a pretty good ability at throwing the ball, but they're going to run it here on first down. And we had a bit of a shaky first half of the season, 4-4. We did go on a pretty nice win streak earlier in the year, but the last few weeks have been difficult for us. So we'll see what Bears team we're going to get here as we head into the second half of the season. As you see, the starters for the Buccaneers, they don't have any major injuries, not that I saw, so everybody's out there. And here on 3rd and 9, it's going to be a pass complete to Austin Seferian-Jenkins, as Jameis Winston going to be good for that first completion, 18 yards on that one. Now 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Doug Martin, and Doug Martin, a lot of room here. We cannot afford to give Doug Martin that much space to run the ball, or he is going to slice and dice us all day. As now 1st and 10, Winston with the throw, he's going to find Ruben Randall, as he's going to have separation from Tracy Porter, and you know what? He's not going to be caught, and Ruben Randall and the Buccaneers, just like that, get the touchdown and take a 7-0 lead. So in comes Jay Cutler, 1,900 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. We'll see if he can have himself a better day than he's had the last few weeks. 1st and 10 here from the 25. It's going to be a handoff to Jeremy Langford, and he is going to run hard here on his first carry of the game. We had a real problem running the ball our last game. I think we had 12 rushing yards, so this is good to see here as on 2nd and 2. Langford, another nice run, and a face mask penalty on top of that to cap it off, so we'll get an extra 15 yards here, as that should put us across the 50. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. It is Cutler play action. We got to get rid of the ball quicker than that. No one was open. Will Golston going to come in for the sack. So 3rd and 10 now. It's going to be a play action here. Cutler, Langford, as he'll stay in the block, and we have someone downfield. It's going to be Wilson. Marquise Wilson has been big for us since Kevin White went down with the injury. Cutler 2 for 2 and 29 yards here on this first drive. Now 1st and 10. Cutler waiting for the open receiver. We're going to find him. It's Alshon Jeffrey. He will pick up 6 on the play, as we're now inside that 20 at the 14. 3rd and 3 now, as it's going to be Cutler throwing the quick throw in, open receiver. It's Wilson once again. He's got the first down, and he's down at the 8-yard line. Cutler's still perfect on this drive. Now 1st and goal from the 8. It's going to be Cutler. We're looking for that slant play. We have Alshon Jeffrey. We throw it a little bit too far down at his feet. That means he can't really catch it in stride, and he's going to be caught at the 1. And then on 2nd and goal, we get absolutely swallowed up in the backfield. We lose 4 yards on that play. And now 3rd and goal, we have got to try and avoid the disappointment of missing out on the tie here, as it's going to be Cutler, the throw, and that's a bad throw in traffic. Fortunately not intercepted, and we will have to settle for the field goal. So 7-3 game here. The Buccaneers have it back. Already just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. This one has flown by. A couple long drives, or at least a long drive for us. I guess that Buccaneers drive was pretty quick. But 3rd and 6 here already, as the Buccaneers trying to avoid a 3-and-out, as it's going to be Winston the quick throw. He's going to have Austin Seferian-Jenkins again, as he's going to get out to the 45. Winston a perfect 3 for 3 and 74 yards. Couple plays later, the Buccaneers facing 3rd down, but it's going to be Vincent Jackson with the reception down to the 20. As the Buccaneers, this is a little bit worrisome here, as they're moving the ball pretty easy on us in this first half. Now 1st and 10, it is Jameis Winston. He's throwing. He's got another receiver again. It's Jackson wide open. That is way too easy. Our secondary has got to step up here. 1st and goal now, as the defense got to step up and get a stop, as it's Winston, and it's going to be a pass to Murphy. He catches it near the end zone, but going to be down at the 2. So 3rd and goal now. Defense needs the stop, and they're not going to get it, as the Buccaneers with the touchdown, they'll extend their lead. It's now 14-3, as Mike Evans with the touchdown reception. And we are down here. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's Jay Cutler coming back. We're going to go deep here. And this one is nearly caught. Eddie Royal just can't quite seem to hold on to those big catches. It's 3rd and 6 now. Cutler dropping back off his back foot. He's going to have Royal again, but he can't hold on to the ball again. He had it in his hands. Does take a decently big hit, but he should have held on to that one. Winston coming back in now. 8 of 9. 129 yards and 2 touchdowns for him in this first half. Very, very good first half from Winston. Now 2nd and 10 as the Buccaneers already with really good field position. It's going to be play action. Winston facing pressure, and he's going to be sacked. No time to throw there. Danny Trevathan with his first sack of the day. So it's now 3rd and 18 as the defense should be able to get the stop here as Winston going to step up. And nope, never mind. Ruben Randall right in the middle of the zone with the first down reception. In this defense, not looking good at all. 2-minute warning now, 2nd and 9. It's Jameis Winston dropping back again, facing pressure once again to the defensive line, getting some pressure here in this first half, second quarter at least. Leonard Floyd going to get half a sack on that one. Now Doug Martin on 3rd and 18. And you got to be kidding me. Consecutive 3rd and 18s. The Buccaneers pick them up, and that one is on the ground. Honestly, didn't really think they were going to run it. Or if they were, I thought we'd be able to stop them. But instead, now 1st and 10 from the 21. Under a minute to go. Jameis Winston, all kinds of time here. He's going to find his receiver. It's Jackson again. And the Buccaneers have it at the 5-yard line. They do call their first time out. So Winston here, 2nd and goal. He's going to go with the halfback screen. And Doug Martin is going to find the end zone. So a bit of an embarrassing first half here. 21-3, but there's still time on the clock. Let's see if we can get some points on the board here. It's going to be Wilson as he makes the catch to get things going now. 3rd and 1, just 15 seconds remaining. We got to pick up this first down here as it's going to be Cutler. We're going to get it out to Langford out of the backfield. He will get the first down. We'll have to call the timeout. So 1 timeout remaining, 10 seconds to go. We need a big play here. Cutler dropping back, and look at this. We got the man beat. It's Alshon Jeffrey beating his man on the outside. He's going to make the catch, and he is going to fall into the end zone. Alshon Jeffrey, a huge touchdown reception to end this first half. His 5th of the season, and that is a big, big 7 points, 21-10 heading into halftime. As we'll see, as we're going to get the ball to start the third quarter, as it'll be Cutler under center. We have it here at the 48-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Jeremy Langford, and Langford going to pick up the first down on that first carry. He's got 6 rushes for 34 yards. Kind of abandoned him a little bit there in that first half, but we're going to go back to him here in the third quarter. 2nd and 3 now. It's going to be a sack, a fumble on Cutler. Fortunately, we have a lineman there. I think that was Kyle Long who's going to jump on that one, so we hold on to possession. It's now 3rd and 9. It's a pump fake from Cutler. Hit as he throws, and that's not even going to be remotely close to the first down. So 4th down here, 4th and 6, and you know what? Let's take some chances. We're down 11. We're going to go for it here. It's going to be Cutler. He's throwing. He is going to find Marquise Wilson. Coming up big once again, getting the first down, and the drive is going to stay alive. Now 2nd and 8 from the 24. It's going to be a handoff to Jeremy Langford, and he is going to have nowhere to go there. Picks up maybe 1. Nope, never mind. Doesn't pick up anything on that carry. So 3rd and 8. Another 3rd down. Cutler going to stand strong in the pocket, and he had Miller, the tight end, but another drop. These receivers dropping way too many balls here. 1st and 10 now. We get the field goal, 21-13. It's a play action from Jameis Winston, and he is going to be hit hard there by the rookie Leonard Floyd. 1.5 sacks for him. That is a season high. As it's now 3rd and 17, can we please avoid another embarrassing 3rd down pickup? And yeah, we can. It's an interception, and it is Adrian Amos, the safety, coming up big, getting his, I think, 2nd interception of the season. So a turnover created. Let's turn this into some points. And how about we do it on the first play? Well, second play here, 2nd and 2. Jeremy Langford's going to go the distance. 52-yard touchdown for Jeremy Langford. The longest run he has had in a very long time in the season. He's had a rough couple weeks. Coming up big there, going for 2. We're not going to get it. Eddie Royal, another drop pass. Kind of getting a little bit frustrated with Royal. I think we might maybe move Marquise Wilson up the depth chart there, as he's been very, very reliable since he's come in for the injured Kevin White. But 1st and 10 here, Jameis Winston coming up, throwing a strike there on the sideline to his receiver Jackson, getting the first down as it's now 2nd and 10, 1:34 to go in the third quarter. We're going to go halfback screen here. It's Winston and Doug Martin, nowhere to go. The defense stepping up a little bit here in this third quarter, as Winston now in the Buccaneers 3rd and 21, as it's another long 3rd down, and it's going to be Winston, and he's going to throw, and that's going to be nowhere close as long as we can get, yes, there we go. Doug Martin is going to be tackled well short of the first down, and we have the ball back with the chance to take the lead. What a third quarter that was, as we're in the 4th now. It's a halfback screen to Jeremy Langford. He's got some room down the left side, tries to cut it back, tackled at the 48. Cutler 169 yards in that touchdown so far in this game. Now 1st and 10, it's going to be a pass from Cutler. He's looking for his tight end, and he's going to find him. Zach Miller down to the 25, 26 make it as Cutler just short of 200 yards. 2nd and 10 now, making a last-second adjustment. It's going to be Cutler. We're looking a lot of time to throw, and this one should have been intercepted. Fortunately, it was not, so 3rd and 10 as it's going to be Cutler, as we'll throw it Langford. That's not going to be close to the first down, so we'll kick the field goal, but with the field goal, we will take the lead as it is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So 22-21. Can't believe we've taken the lead in this one, and a big reason maybe for that, look at Jameis Winston since the start of this game, just 5 of 7 for 42 yards after starting 14 of 16 for over 200. So 1st and 10, he also has an interception in there as well. As 1st and 10, he's going to step up and find Ruben Randall. Randall having a big game here as Winston is getting close to 300 yards. Let's see if he can turn things around here in the 4th quarter. Hopefully not for our sakes, but 1st and 10 from the 50. It's going to be Winston throwing once again. He's got a ton of time to throw here, but no one's open, and that is going to lead to a coverage sack, and it's Leonard Floyd again with the sack. 2.5 sacks for him now on the day, as it's now 3rd and 14 as the defense. Can we get another big stop here? It's Winston dropping back. He's throwing, facing pressure, sacked again. Jameis Winston, Leonard Floyd, you got to be kidding me. Gets another half sack. That is 3 for him on the day, and he's making a statement there for the Week 10 MVP. But 2nd and 10 here on this drive, Langford going to have nowhere to go. He does have 100 yards now on the day on just 12 carries, but 3rd and 10, this is a huge play. If we can pick this up, we can run a ton of time off the clock, as it's going to be play action. Cutler dropping back. We have a receiver. We're throwing in that one way off the mark. They do catch it. Fortunately, the receiver can't get, or the defender can't get both feet in bounds, so it's not an interception. We punt it back. Now Jameis Winston, the dump down to Doug Martin, going nowhere on 2nd down, so 3rd and 9. Another key play. I've said that a lot today, but we've had a lot of key plays on defense, as it's going to be Winston throwing across the middle. It's going to be intercepted, and it's Tony Lippett, his 2nd interception of the season. It might say 1 in the stats, but he does have 2, as he lost credit for 1, and now 1st and 10 with a very short field. Jeremy Langford getting a big run there. He's up to 117 yards. We have it at the 6 now, 2nd and goal. If we could get a touchdown, that would be huge. Langford dancing around a little bit too much on that one. We got to commit and hit that hole a little bit harder, but 3rd and goal now. Buccaneers with 1 timeout remaining. We're running here. Thought we had the end zone. We're going to be stopped short. They call the final timeout, so we'll get 1 more field goal. It's a 4-point game, so the Buccaneers have to get a touchdown here. 1:44 remaining in the game. Can Jameis Winston lead his team to victory? He's going to try here on the run. He's going to find a dime there to Austin Seferian-Jenkins, down all the way to the 39-yard line. That is not how we wanted to start this drive. Now 3rd and 10, though, after they clocked the ball. Winston looking a ton of time to throw, but again, well, actually he just gets it away, just kind of throws it away. So 4th down now, and this one for your game. Can the defense get us the win here? Winston dropping back, looking. He's got a ton of time to throw. He's going to throw it in double coverage. He completes it to Mike Evans, and I'm sweating a little bit here as under a minute to go now. The Buccaneers moving it. Winston, another throw, another completion. Ruben Randall going to be tackled in bounds, most importantly, so the clock continuing to run here. 3rd and 1. Obviously 4-down situation for the Buccaneers, but they're not going to need it. Doug Martin with it, and he's going to get all the way down to the 2-yard line. You got to be kidding me. They're going to clock it here, but no. It's a false start penalty. The left tackle, I'm not sure who that is, but it's a false start penalty, so not the 7. And the next play, he does the same exact thing. This guy is going to need to hide. So 1st and goal now at the 12. They were at the 2, and look at this. How perfect. A sack, another sack. Jarrell Freeman coming in for the sack. So from the 2 now to the 22, the Buccaneers shooting themselves in the foot. And you got to be kidding me. He got called for another false start penalty. That left tackle is going to be cut tomorrow. 3rd and goal now from the 27-yard line. Jameis Winston dropping back. He's got a ton of time to throw, but no one's open. And he's going to be hit. Fumbles the ball. They're going to recover it, but no timeouts. That means the clock is going to run out. I think the left tackle recovered it, but it doesn't matter. The game is over, and I don't know how, but we have won this game. What a choke job. Maybe a dual choke job between Winston and that left tackle. They had it at the 2-yard line. They had the game in their hands. They completely blow it. Jameis Winston, 26 of 35 for 349 yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Cutler, 18 for 26, 196, and a touchdown. Not a spectacular game from Cutler, but he got the job done. Jeremy Langford, 19 for 127 and a touchdown. Doug Martin, 13 for 64, no touchdowns for him. Winston, 1 carry, -7 yards, and that fumble late in the game. That really cost him a chance at winning it. Marquise Wilson, 7 for 64. Ruben Randall, 6 for 30, 130, and a touchdown. Seferian-Jenkins, 5 for 89. 99. Vincent Jackson, 5 for 85. And then we have Alshon Jeffrey, 3 for 51 and a touchdown. Langford also going to add 41 yards. Not bad for him. He almost 200 total yards for him on the day. Not bad for Jimmy Langford. Then moving on to the defense, it is going to be Major Wright leading everyone with 13. Jones Cordy with 12. David with 10. Freeman and Fuller with 8. 2 tackles for loss for McCoy and Golston. But a lot of guys with tackles for loss here. Quite a few Bears with 1 tackle for loss. And then the sacks, this is where we shine today. We have not been very good at sacks this season, but Leonard Floyd with 3, Trevathan with 1.5, Freeman with 1, and then McCoy, Golston going to get 1, and a bunch of guys there with half sacks as well. And then the interceptions going to Tony Lippett and Adrian Amos. But when it comes to MVP this week, I said it earlier, you can't deny Leonard Floyd, the MVP of Week 10. 3 sacks for the rookie, a huge, huge day for him, and that defense a big reason, especially in the second half, for helping us get back in that game and helping us win. So we're 5-4 on the season. We move on now, Week 11. It's another road game, this time 3-6 Giants. So this one looks to be maybe an easy win, but Eli Manning and that Giants team in New York, never easy to beat. So another big game coming up next time, as we got to start really thinking about the playoff picture. The Packers did have a 1-game lead. I believe I saw on the bottom ticker they won during that game, so they still will be in front of us for that division lead. But some big games still to come. This team definitely still needs to improve a little bit if we have a shot at the playoffs, but we'll give it our best try. So that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.